afternoon, and welcome to a new edition of the School News of the Escuela Preparatoria Federal por Cooperación Lázaro Cárdenas. I'm Melissa Ledesma, and along with a talented team of reporters, we bring you the freshest and most exciting news from our institution and beyond. Today, as always, we will dive into stories that inspire, inform, and unite our community. Without further on, let's begin.
We will start with the most recent event, the dance competition, where passion and Mexican culture merge on the stage. Each participating group showcased their talent by representing a typical Mexican dance. This year's winners will have the opportunity to represent our high school on the national level, which is not a simple task, since we have achieved first place in several occasions. Additionally, this year's winners will also have the opportunity to represent us in San Carlos.
A tradition that never goes out of style is the altar competition, which is just around the corner on the calendar. This inspiring event allows all school groups to create altars in honor of deceased loved ones. Each altar is a work of art that reflects the richness of our cultural traditions, and the Catrines are never missing.
And speaking of unforgettable experiences, our students had the opportunity to explore new cultures on their trip to New Mexico. During this journey, they not only encountered different ways of life, but also visited the UWC in the United States, an institution that promotes international understanding and peace. Our students returned with open minds and a broader view of the world.
But that's not all. The high school offers exchanges opportunities worldwide. In the trip to Germany, our students lived with German families for 2 weeks, and as a part of an exciting cultural exchange, German students come to Canada to learn about our local culture. It's a bridge between two nations that create friendship and global understanding.
The values of teamwork and sportsmanship are also fundamental in our high school, and the Puma Cup is a traditional sport event that demonstrates this. In this competition, students not only showcase their athletic skills but also learn the importance of teamwork and the support of the entire school. It's not just a tournament, it's a life lesson that shapes athletes and leaders.
Lastly, we can't overlook the competition where Reyes Prepa are chosen. This contest highlights the qualities and talent of the young women competing to represent our high school. The Queen's selection is an exciting moment that reflects the diversity and talent of our school.
It's worth noting that last year, for the first time, a trip to Canada was organized with the students who study in the French club.
And speaking of clubs, we will tell you about the clubs we have at our high school. The Astronomy Club, French Club, Sign Language Club, Music Club, and Chess Club.
In French club, the students have the opportunity to learn another language that could open doors for them in the future. As we mentioned earlier, the first trip to Canada took place where students have the opportunity to practice what they have been learning during those semesters. Un belle opportunité.
The Chess Club, undoubtedly one of the favorites among the students. In this club, students learn to play chess, and last year they competed nationally and won the 3rd place.
Let's not forget the Sign Language Club, where students learn to communicate through sign language. It is essential to be able to communicate with people who have different abilities.
Last but not least, there's the Astronomy Club, a new club where students are beginning to explore the phenomena that occur in space. We will continue to update you on the weather here in Cananea.
The current temperature is 28 degrees Celsius with clear skies.
That's right, and the conditions remain quite pleasant in the region. For those planning outdoor activities, it's good to know that there's no precipitation in sight.
Great news for those who enjoy outdoor activities. Now, let's talk about the forecast for the upcoming days. What can we expect?
According to a meteorological service, the forecast for Cananea Sonora indicates that a few days will remain mostly sunny and dry. Daytime temperatures will reach 30 degrees Celsius, while nighttime temperatures will drop to around 15 degrees Celsius.
Perfect ideal weather for enjoying the beautiful landscape of Cananea and its surroundings. But remember, listeners, to be prepared and protected from the sun due to the high daytime temperatures.
That's right, Mariana. Sun protection is essential in these conditions. For those planning to travel or engage in outdoor activities, we recommend bringing water, using sunscreen, and staying hydrated.
Now, let's talk about the sports practice here at this high school: softball, basketball, volleyball, and football.
We'll start with softball. Our softball team is having a phenomenal season. They have won several games thanks to their strong defense and timely hitting.
In the world of football, the high school team has excelled with their aggressive defense and impressive offensive plays. Stay tuned for the upcoming games where they will seek to add more victories.
As for basketball, our male and female players have been giving their best on the court. The male team has stood out for their three-point shooting and their solid defense.
In the volleyball club, our athletes are showcasing their endurance and skill on the court.
And now we would like to recognize a former teacher of this high school, Oscar Hernandez, who collaborated here for several years as a translator teacher. He led students on various school trips to get to know American culture. And even though he no longer works here, he is undoubtedly remembered by students with much affection.
And now we're going to show you some interviews that we make to some teachers that were here to know their opinion about the educational system of this high school.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Abdul.
Is there something that you would like to change about the educational system?
Well, I think more flexibility and less standardizing tests. I think this.
What is your main focus when you're teaching?
Well, I think my focus is to ignition curiosity and I think the critical thinking too.
How do you adapt your teaching methods to meet individuals' needs of the students?
I think customization is the key, different strokes and different learners.
What are the biggest challenges you face as a teacher? How do you address them?
Balancing the diversity in class is probably that.
What strategies do you use to motivate students and maintain their interest in the topic?
The first thing is real world connection, and I think to a little bit of humor, it's great.
How do you evaluate the process of your students?
Continuous feedbacks, and dash of creativity. I think.
How do you support students with special educational needs?
I think the best thing is collaborate with specialists. Right?
And what role do you play in high school?
My role, well, I am a teacher, but I'm more than a bureau tutor, so I'm here to assist students and all the needs.
Is there something you would like to add?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
What's your name?
My name is Marta Castro.
Is there something that you would like to change about the educational system?
Probably technology. We know that we are adapting to technologies, to new strategies, and probably not all schools have them. So probably I would change the technology to have more teachers that would teach our students about technology and how to use it, the correct way to use it.
What is your main focus when teaching?
For students to learn, and of course, in the learning to entertain themselves.
How do you adapt your teaching methods to meet the individual needs of the students?
First, learning their needs, and then adapting them depending on their needs.
What are the biggest challenges you face as a teacher? How do you address them?
Well, it depends on each individual, each student, but most of all with teenagers, they want different things. So I think that all of these new things that they want for them to address to me so that I can apply to them for the learning.
What strategies do you use to motivate students and maintain their interest in the topic?
Okay, first of all, when they go in and when they leave our classroom, first the hellos and the goodbyes is very important for them to trust the teachers, in this case me, and to trust anything that I can help them with the subject or any other subject that I can.
How do you evaluate the process of your students?
Well, it's different. Each period is different. Sometimes we have the basic learning in English, but other times it's like practices, and I think they learn more with practicing than with regular teaching methods.
How do you support students with special educational needs?
First, learn about their needs. Those special needs, we are not informed, we do not know about them, so we have to read first about them. If there's someone that can help me out to explain me about their special needs, it's very important, and then try to adapt those needs about what I read and what they told me, what I can do about it.
What role do you play?
Well, I'm an English teacher here in high school, and of course, basic English grammar, the basic English reading comprehension, but most of all, for them to have a little bit fun in learning a new language.
Is there something else that you would like to add?
No, just English is a second language right here in Mexico, but it's very important for us to learn because it's the universal language.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention.
Pues para empezar, ¿nos podrías decir tu nombre?
Mi nombre es Jorge Alberto Félix Campos.
¿Hay algo que te gustaría cambiar en el sistema educativo de esta preparatoria?
No tanto cambiarlo, yo pienso que la forma de hacer algún cambio sería invertir en mejorarlo, y para esto pues tendríamos que empezar a tomar en cuenta las habilidades, las aptitudes, la innovación, la igualdad, que al final de cuentas es algo muy importante, el hacer sentir a los estudiantes que pues todos valen, ¿no?
¿Cuál sería tu principal enfoque a la hora de enseñar?
Pues intento hacer un cambio en el sentido de hacer que los estudiantes quieran aprender más al final del día, ¿sí? Entonces también intento hacer que ellos mismos vean y entiendan que no es lo importante la calificación, sino el aprovechamiento, y que ellos se sientan libres y que pues ellos sientan que también pueden aportar.
¿Cómo adaptas tus métodos de enseñanza para satisfacer las necesidades individuales de los estudiantes?
Bueno, pues como psicólogo entiendo las diferencias individuales, y obviamente pues intento dar opciones, ¿no?, para los estudiantes, tomando en cuenta de que el método de aprendizaje de cada alumno es diferente, entonces pues incorporando medios distintos, ¿no?, ya sea diferentes actividades con la misma finalidad, pero pues dándoles paso a que ellos den cumplimiento con pues como más se les facilite.
¿Cuáles serían los mayores desafíos que enfrentas como docente y cómo los abordas?
Yo pienso, igual quedándonos con las diferencias individuales, que un obstáculo muy grande o el obstáculo a trabajar más sería el número de alumnos, y no tanto que sean muy grandes los grupos, sino que pues el hecho de que sean 20 personas diferentes con 20 características diferentes cada uno. Entonces yo creo que esa es una dificultad, o bueno, la dificultad mayor, ¿no?, con la que tendríamos que trabajar, y la forma en la que lo intento combatir pues sigue siendo igual, ¿no?, dar diferentes oportunidades con diferentes medios de aprendizaje.
¿Qué estrategias utilizas para motivar a los estudiantes y mantener su interés en el tema?
A mí me gusta partir mucho desde la experiencia personal del alumno, también me gusta poner ejemplos, y al final de cuentas como mucho de la materia se trata de formar o intentar despertar el criterio propio del estudiante, pues a mí me gusta trabajar desde las experiencias, ¿no?
¿Cómo evalúas el proceso de tus alumnos?
Quedándonos igual con las experiencias y con el criterio personal, pues me gusta cuestionar, ¿sí? Al final de cuentas, lo que nos interesa, por ejemplo, en la materia de humanidades, es que el estudiante forme su pensamiento crítico. Entonces, ¿de qué forma lo podemos hacer? Es cuestionando sus propias ideas, cuestionando sus opiniones, cuestionándolo básicamente a él y a su persona, ¿no?
¿Cómo apoyarías a los estudiantes con necesidades educativas especiales?
Pues intento siempre ser lo más comprensivo y abierto a las situaciones. Sí se ha presentado algunas situaciones en las que algunos padres de familia pues se acercan conmigo y me comentan situaciones muy particulares, y pues en lugar de tomarlo como más trabajo, pues me gusta tomarlo como una forma de hacer bien el trabajo que tengo que hacer, ¿sí?
¿Qué papel desempeñas en la escuela? Eres docente, pero pues platícanos un poco de las materias que das.
Ok. Pues ahorita estoy impartiendo la clase de humanidades, la clase de recursos socioemocional y pues algunos talleres pues alineados a temas de desarrollo personal.
¿Sería todo? ¿Y algo que gustes añadir? ¿No?
Sería todo.
Gracias.
With that, we reach the end of another exciting episode of the school news of this high school. We hope you enjoyed our tour to the events, achievements, and challenges that make our school a special place. Remember that being well informed is crucial, so we invite you to continue participating in the school activities. Thank you for your attention.